Yo, what is up, everyone? My name is Dom, and we're here to talk about unusual options activity. Alright, sorry I've been a little absent for the last few days. I haven't been following the unusual options activity because we've been in a significant market decline, especially in the NASDAQ, and the overall volatility in the market has been super high. So I tend to stay away from adding option positions during, I'd say severe correction in the NASDAQ. Not so bad of a correction in the S&P 500, but some of the stocks have just taken a big beating, so I've just been adding to the stock positions in my core positions and actually lightening up on some of those options, especially some of the speculative ones, because I'm in a rising interest rate environment, which is what we are experiencing. Those are the stocks that have no PE multiples, no earnings. Those are the ones that get hit real hard. So I haven't been doing a lot of options trading. I've actually been lightening up on some of the options I own and taking some losses. Yeah, but that's all right. Take some losses and you learn. So first one I want to bring up is Snap here. Now, bear in mind, I don't own any of these contracts that we're going to be talking about today. I might be looking into getting into them tomorrow. So as you can see here for Snap, there was 16,000 of these October 15th 70 strike calls, about 16,000 of these things traded, open interest of about 5,300. I like that ratio, and you know me, I always come down to these time sales and try to check out the sentiment here, see what's going on. And as you can see here, there's some nice orders for these October 70 strike calls, about 986, 500, 500. This might even be a part of a little sweep order here. But this person put down about 500 grand on these. It looks like there's some other orders as well in here. So I like Snap. We'll take a look at the chart. This one has, I've brought this one up many times for these 2023 options that we were in a while ago, 70 strike or something like that. We've been riding Snap up for a while. I literally sold it at the highs. I literally sold it at about 70, 73 because it just had a huge run up, and I was like, this is getting a little extreme here. So, I have no idea what's going to happen with this one. I'm going to probably be patient with this one and, wait to get in. And if it getaways for me to the upside, then, screw it. I don't know if I'm trying to get in at these levels. Maybe I'd probably get in when it gets to these oversold levels here. I'd like to see a little bit of a decline. But, people are buying, and I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. Next one is Apple. Now this one has had a significant decline, as we'll see from the charts. Apple, I think its high is about 145. It's right now at 121. So it's had a significant decline. But in a rising interest rate environment, especially with the economy heating up, there's growth in other places like materials. A lot of these growth stocks were doing so well during the pandemic because the growth was so scarce and hard to come by, and the technology sector was one of the only sectors that had growth. Materials were underwater, industrials were underwater. But as you can see here, once again, I'm not in these calls yet. But Apple trades a lot of options. As you can see here, there's a huge amount of open interest in all these options. So it trades a lot of options. But to see Apple trade 55,000 options on a single contract, that is pretty excessive. So I was able to pick that one up, and we're able to see that, and we'll come down here and try to find some orders here. I think there was a lot of different sweep orders. I ran through that and calculated them all up, but just to show you guys, I think one of the bigger ones was right here. Somebody came in and got about 6,000 of these June 140 strike calls at about $300 each. That's like almost a $2 million order. That is huge. And another reason why I did not do a lot of do these specifically, or really any buying on Friday, was because the S&P was up 2%. Last time the S&P was up 2%, the market was not up the next day, and we've had a significant decline. But as you can just see here, we had a hell of a rally, and I did not feel comfortable really doing any buying yesterday, especially because it was up so much. But this is definitely one to keep your eye on. I might even short some puts in Apple. And then I'd be obligated to buy the stock, but I wouldn't mind shorting a 115 strike put and buying Apple at $115 because that's a pretty fair valuation, a pretty fair PE multiple for this stock, especially because it has come down so much from about 145 to 120. So thanks to everyone who's been subscribing. I really appreciate it. Sorry I'm not bringing you guys some videos for the last couple days. I've just been, keeping it more low key, and if anything, I've been de-risking, and I've just been adding to my what do you call it? Just like my high conviction stock names that I own. So thanks to everyone who's been subscribing. I really appreciate it. Keep the subscribing up. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and as always, leave a comment down below if you got any questions. We'll see you in the next one, everyone.